What's your experience been like working with us this far? I know we've been working together for over a year now, right?
Yeah, I think it's been a little over a year. It's been fantastic. I mean, the results speak for themselves. And it's not only the results, just like the advisory side of what you guys do, I think is underrated. So, frankly, I've learned a lot from you. You may not even know this on Twitter. I read most of your tweets. Anytime I see your tweet, I'm reading it.
Hey everyone, welcome to SMB in the Trenches. Today I have Ryan with AAA Blind and Shutters out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Sorry. Thank you for coming on, Ryan.
Thanks, Bodhi, for having me.
And tell me a little bit about your business, what you do, and how big it is.
Yeah. So AAA Blind and Shutter Factory is a manufacturer of shutters and shades located in Little River, South Carolina, basically Myrtle Beach, next city north. So we are a dealer manufacturer, meaning we retail, so we sell all of our shutters, shades, and we also sell blinds. And then we manufacture most of those products, and then we install them. So we're a white glove service end to end in technically the home service industry, but also the manufacturing industry. So we serve the North and South Carolina. We're right near the border, so Horry County and Brunswick County primarily for those that are local. Right along the coast, great place to live, growing really fast, lots of customers, really good place to be in the home service industry. So business has been around for about 30 years. I took over 2 years ago. I actually acquired the business through the ETA, or the Entrepreneurship Through Acquisition model, using an SBA loan and then some private investment. And in addition to acquiring the business, I also acquired the real estate, which is 2 commercial buildings that we operate the business out of.
And what's your experience been like working with us this far? I know we've been working together for over a year now, right?
Yeah, I think it's been a little over a year. It's been fantastic. I mean, the results speak for themselves. And it's not only the results, just like the advisory side of what you guys do, I think is underrated. So, frankly, I've learned a lot from you. You may not even know this on Twitter. I read most of your tweets. Anytime I see your tweet, I'm reading it. And, that's
Jerry told me.
Yeah. That honestly, that's what really your content, and then talking to your team is really what pushed me to do this second profile. And that's already paying off. It officially got opened early January. We drove 32 reviews to it in like 6 weeks, and nice. I think by the second week I had like 10, and I sent Jerry a screenshot and Phil saying like, "Hey, guess who's already ranking #1 for shutters in Myrtle Beach?" And there we were on the map pack and in the organic.
Your market's a gold mine, man, for the map pack. It's a gold mine. Like, if we can get you 2 or 3 more, I know it's getting crazy, but a couple north, a couple south, there's no reason why we can't see like massive success.
Yeah. I really want to go north. It's funny. There's just so little office space going north. So part of me is like, oh,
in Wilmington.
So I want to go between here and Wilmington, and then go to Wilmington.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm looking for that tweener to incrementally
go into
expand
Facebook
the radius.
Groups.
Yeah.
Go into Facebook groups for that.
Yeah, I've been on Marketplace.
Facebook group.
Okay, Facebook groups. Okay.
Whatever small Facebook groups there, be like, hey, I'm looking to rent a space for 3 months, and go from there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to give that a shot. So I've struggled to find a place. Honestly, that's what's slowing me down. Not actually like the desire to do it. It's actually finding the real estate. Part of me was looking at like, do I just buy some crappy rundown building that's rentable still, right? So I can at least cover it. So I've gone down that path of actually buying a piece of a real estate, a small office, small old medical office or something. But
when it comes to getting those profiles, the most important part, I know you're by the coast, is to go a little inland.
Okay.
Just a tad inland.
Okay.
That's where a lot of people screw up.
Yeah.
They go too far to the coast, and you rank in the middle Atlantic Ocean.
I know. It's funny when you do the heat maps, it's like half of it's in the ocean.
Yeah.
When you draw a radius on the coast. So that's a good point.
And any advice for other business owners looking to grow like yourself? Like, you're growing 15 to 20% a year. Do you have any other advice for other business owners just like yourself?
I think thinking of things through funnels has been a really good learning of mine. And, I spoke to that earlier. And then, another thing is really identifying what your strengths are, and then leaning into that and being very honest about your weaknesses and hiring for those gaps. Don't try to do it all. And, I know there's things I'm not good at, managing frankly, managing our production is one. I've never managed an operations facility. I've done sales and marketing, people leadership. So I've made sure I've gotten help. We actually created a new operations manager role this year to fill that gap. And that also allowed us to promote somebody internally and somebody who's just been a fantastic, great performer. And we've created a lot of leverage. And it's allowed me to free myself up to continue to go do the things I do well. So I would say just be honest about where your strengths are and really just double down on that. And where you're weak, don't focus so much on getting better, improving your weaknesses. Like the question should be like who, not how, is for me. So who can help me solve this problem, not how can I solve it? Yep. And so, in a small business, it might be hard to hire somebody given, until you get to a certain size. But if you design the role properly and you're really honest about where those gaps are, the investment's usually worth it. And for us, it certainly has been.
Awesome. Great advice. And where can people find you online? Where can people find your business? Stuff like that.
Yeah, so we're AAA Blind and Shutter Factory. We're in Little River, South Carolina. Again, we serve coastal Carolinas from Wilmington down to Georgetown and then even inland from there. So our website is aaablindandshutterfactory.com. And then I'm Ryan Murray. I'm the owner of AAA Blind and Shutter Factory. You can find me on Twitter. I just doxed myself about 3 weeks ago with your help too. And I am at SMB_real estate is my handle. But if you just search Ryan Murray, you should be able to find me as well.
Awesome. Thank you for coming on, Ryan. Thank you for everyone listening to another episode of SMB in the Trenches. And I'll see you guys soon.